there are different bodies. And the yogis and siddhas believe that if you want to truly heal yourself or others, you have to go heal all the subtle bodies and then come to the physical body. They don't start at the physical body. Most healing techniques or systems, they just start in the mind or the physical body. And the yogis they don't start there at all, because that's very unscientific for them. That's very illogical for them, because they say that light becomes matter. How can you start at matter? You have to go to the root and not just to the symptom level. If you work at the symptom level, the problem may come back again. And that's what happens, Many times the problem comes back. Now, there are different systems in India. Some talk about 7 bodies, and some talk about 3, some talk about 5. I'm just going to talk about 5 bodies for now. Start at a higher level. 𝗣𝗯𝗶𝗃𝗁, the wisdom body. Vijnana, wisdom. And then 𝗁𝗗𝗶𝗃𝗁, the bliss body, the joy, the body of bliss. Then come down 𝗁𝗻𝗃𝗁, the prana body, the life force body. And then come down further, the mind body, 𝗻𝗻𝗃𝗁. The mind is also a layer of our existence. We are calling it a body. It's basically a layer of our existence. And then the food body. See, this is such a beautiful word. This body, they don't call it flesh body. They call it food body, because it needs food. It needs to eat and drink, for its survival. So food body, and then higher than that, the mind body, and higher than that, you look at the prana, higher than that, you look at bliss, and higher than that, pure intelligence body. And there are siddhas who say, no, you can't stop there. There are even much higher levels. That's fine. We don't have to worry about it. What we need is just a rough idea that there are subtler levels that bring and become grosser, more heavier, more physical level as we come down. And if we can go to those higher levels and start the healing from there, then by the time we come to the physical body, we have done a thorough job. And then that's the clue to how the yogis maintain perfect health. Again, only a few are able to achieve it. It's a siddhi power. It's a perfection. It is not a technique. There are many techniques, but the techniques are not enough. You have to achieve a certain level of mastery over yourself, a certain refinement of your body. So it's not just some technique you can learn. You have to try a bunch of things, honestly. You have to try herbs. You have to try mantras. You have to do deep focus on the third eye chakra. You have to try a bunch of things and get to a level where you achieve mastery over your body. So it's an achievement. It is not just a particular technique. There are so many techniques. You have to try them and see which one works for you, right? So I'm being very honest with you. It is not a magical 3-step, 2-step formula you learn and do it. It doesn't work that way. And it hasn't worked. For people who try to make it into a system, it has failed. It won't work that way, right? Because just take the principle that I have to go to the astral body, I have to go to subtler levels of myself, and then heal those areas, and then come down to the prana. Let's call it, simplify the prana even more in its gross manifestation as the breath, and then the mind, and then the physical body. We can simplify it. So this will be very practical tool to not only heal ourselves, but also to be happy, to be at peace, to dissolve our karma. Because our karma, our diseases, our financial problems, our relationship problem, they all travel in the same pipeline, in the same way. They come from the subtle body and from the soul, the subtle body, and then come to the mind and physical body.